Hello, hello, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Silver version for the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. And we're actually recording in the middle of the afternoon for once. How about that? And last time we gave Blaine the business. And, oh hey, our phone is actually all the way full. Maybe that's why we haven't been able to get phone numbers from any of the Kanto trainers. Let's tell Wilton that his job is done and get rid of him so we have a space. But, yeah, so today, basically what we've got left to do in Kanto is go to Viridian and beat the shit out of Blue as the 8th gym leader of Kanto. Although I think we could have gone and fought him right after we talked to him on Cinnabar. Because I guess they expect you to go to Cinnabar the same way you did the first time, and from sailing from Fuchsia west to Cinnabar. But obviously we did the Chad maneuver and went south Pallet Town. Oh, Starmie's half psychic, isn't it? Doesn't matter what I used. Well, until recently, I'm pretty much always forgetting that Starmie's half psychic. NPCs in the base game hardly ever have it use psychic moves. And it's not a very durable Pokemon, even though it's incredibly fast with an incredibly high special attack. So it's very easy to kill. It was not on my radar as a good Pokemon until everybody and their mom in competitive and the Battle Tower and all the YouTubers were like, oh my god, Starmie is the most amazing Pokemon ever of all time. And I'm just like, no. Disagree. Remove it from my sight. Well, she told us something we already knew, that we had to have known to get here, so... Swimmer Nicole. Throughout my life, women named Nicole have usually been bad news for me. Don't know why. Never dated one. But every Nicole I've ever met has been mean to me. Or been mean to people I like. Or just had a reputation of being a bitch. So, I have not run into very many pleasant Nicoles. Now, recently, in my life, I did meet one nice Nicole, and that is my wife's mother. Apparently her name is Nicole. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But to me, she's just Mrs. Crummert, so... I don't think of her as a Nicole. Oh hey, that's trippy looking. Both Pokemon will faint 3 turns. Dun dun dun! That's a really great move if you know you can't beat your opponent. Unfortunately, if you end the battle, it kind of doesn't matter. Also, if you switch out, obviously your Pokemon will not faint, so... In practice, for real play against real humans, what Perish Song makes them do is switch their Pokemon out, or guarantees killing them if it's their last Pokemon. And you can last for the 3 rounds. I know they have slightly better animations or whatever, or higher resolution animations in like Generation 3 and beyond. There's something about the vibe of a lot of these moves, animations from Gen 2. They just feel so... soulful. purposeful. And, like, a little trippy, you know? Like, we're battling with monsters on the open ocean. Like it's, you know, just this blasé, everyday thing. And then, you know, we have this giant octopus shooting psionic energy circles out of its snout that turn the sky around us black. It's a little bit trippy, you know, a little bit trippy. Swimmer Dawn was defeated. Have I ever gone swimming in the sea at night? Well, no, actually, I don't think I have. I think the latest I've been out swimming in real life is at sundown. And I've swam in a pool at night, but I've never swam in the ocean at night, as far as I remember. Water you can't see through gets extra spooky at nighttime. You don't know what's down there. Now, I've gone fishing at night. And in the early morning. I've been on a boat at night. But yeah, never really gone swimming at night. Not in the open sea. It will. It will swallow you up, actually. Oh, this water is shallow? Huh. See how low these Pokemon are in level, though? Doesn't it feel like they're supposed to be basically... Like, this is supposed to be the entry point to Kanto, not Vermilion? I wonder what kind of development these games went through a lot, or often. Because some of the choices definitely make a little more sense if you think about them from a slightly different perspective. Yeah, we'll change Pokemon, why not? Let's see, we've got so many level 57s, more on the open sea. Let's get our Honey Boo Boo Cleopatra up to 57 next. We need to get this Scyther out of our party. I don't think we're going to need Cut from here on out. But I also don't know... I don't know nothing. Huh. The road work is finished. Interesting, interesting. Well, let's see, did we actually... I don't think we killed every trainer between Pallet and Cinnabar. And we probably missed one between Fuchsia and Cinnabar. But did we get everybody on this route? Like, I feel like I skipped some of them. Just for the sheer reason that I was pressed for time when I ran through here before. Or something. Yeah, like this guy. I knew it. Nee-hee-hee-hee. Would you like to battle my Pikachu gang? No, only if you have an actual gang of 6 Pikachus. If you don't have a gang of 6 actual Pikachus, I'm gonna be... Oh, hey, look. He's got 6 Pokemon, and they're all Pikachu? Aw, but they're all only gonna be like level 23, huh? Unfortunate. But hey, we'll take it, we'll take it. I mean, 6 trained Pokemon in the 20s is not a bad hunk of XP. That's gonna be 2,418 XP at the end of this if they're all level 23. That's a pretty nice thing, to be honest. It's actually the same day as it was when I was recording at like 4 AM, so it's just 12 hours later after I had a nice nap. So we're just moving along here. We can't go back and train with Cal today because the in-game clock rolls over at midnight. So anything that's tied to like this takes a day, it's like if you want it done quickly, like immediately, like snap, you want like 2 in a row, then it's best to like do the thing you're trying to do like at 11, like 10 minutes to midnight, and then bam, at midnight you can do it again immediately. Imagine if he just got himself six Thunderstones. And had 6 Raichus. That'd be nice. Pokefan Jesus. Okay. Pikachu's still the best. You know what? I'm not gonna argue. Oh, hey, we missed this guy too. Birdkeeper Brett. Why is that not just a Pidgeot? Well, maybe wait, does Pidgeotto evolve at level 36? I don't remember. In my case, though, growing up as a kid, thinking Pidgeot is the cooler of the 2 birds, and then growing up is realizing Fearow is actually got a greater wingspan and bigger talons and a far longer beak. It was a far superior predatory bird. Pidgeot's beak is actually so small, you wonder how it actually uses it to eat. I can't carry any more items, huh? Fie, I say. We will use this HP up upon our Typhlosion. Alright, and then we'll throw this Bitterberry away because we don't need it. And we'll throw this Dire Hit away because we don't need it. And we'll look around at some levels. And be like, okay, we're not going to use a rare candy at like the middle point of the level for anybody, but maybe once our Ampharos levels up again, we'll just use the rare candy to get it out of our inventory. Wild. It always surprises me when I, like this late in a Pokemon game, when I go to use a drug on one of my Pokemon that I've had like the whole game long, and it actually works. Because if it actually works, that means that the EVs or DVs for that stat are under 100. which means it doesn't have even the plus 25 bonus in that stat yet. Which, since that just worked on Cleopatra, that means she gained 2.5 special attack. And, that's good for us, but it also means that she could have much higher special attack. The thing is, though, is I don't know where to go to really train special attack. I would assume you could do it on, like, anywhere you could find, like, say, psychic types, like maybe Abra or Drowsy, or maybe grass types? Like Bellsprout, maybe? But I don't know for sure. And obviously that would just take a long time to do. And I have no way to track it, to be honest. Hey, look, it's Fisher. Fishing Guru's younger brother. I can see that you like fishing. There's no doubt in my mind at all, so you know I'm right? Yes, just as I thought. Here, fishing fan, take this. It's a super rod. And we could have gotten this earlier, right? We could have gotten this the second we came to Kanto if we just, immediately went over to Saffron and east through to Lavender Town. We could have just walked down here. I got it. And the Super Rod, without getting the fisherman's phone numbers, the Super Rod's how you actually go back and catch quillfish and Rimmerade. And the only issue with catching them at that point is with the Super Rod, they'll be level 40s. And so they'll have missed out on most of their natural moveset, and they'll have moves that you don't actually want them to have. And they won't be able to learn some of the moves that you do want them to have. And so it's a really good idea to get those phone numbers earlier in the game. Although, I didn't actually know about the Quillfish one. Quillfish is not a Pokemon that was on my radar as actually having good stats or being worthwhile. So my only experience with it is seeing it in this post-game, and thinking that it was just like a first stage evolution of something, and, not having good stats at all. Because for a Pokemon that doesn't evolve, its base form is its, final form, its base XP that it gives is, like, pretty low relative to other stuff. Boom, look at that, 100 speed on our Ampharos. Whew. She looking like a snack. Yeah, I've checked out Kanto's radio stations, you silly Billy. It's one of the first things I did. Now let's check out, how much XP does she need to get to 56? Oh, almost 9,000. Yeah, I'll use a rare candy on her, I don't care. Rare candies are actually more valuable the later you use them. Like their highest value use for a rare candy is either using it on the level, like when you get the Pokemon to one level before it's an evolution, because then you can just force it to evolve whenever you want through the rare candy use, and you don't have to train it anymore if the evolution was all you were seeking. But other than that, since they give a free level no matter what the XP value on the Pokemon is, they're always, you get the most bang for your buck with a rare candy if you wait till you freshly leveled up at a really high level. And obviously there's a limited amount of rare candies in the game unless you cheat. And so a really good way to, I personally use them for, early mid-game evolutions. And then, what I just did with Cleo, where it's like, well, I'm at the end of the game practically, and I might as well just get, the next free level or whatever. Oh, a whole bunch of Snubble. Yay, Snubble. I've already got one. I don't care, man. Do you remember? Do you remember? Why is he gonna mistake us for Red? Even though we look nothing like Red? Although I suppose we're both little Japanese boys, so, with baseball caps and red clothing, so... Hey, you know, maybe it's kind of understandable. A little bit, wee bit understandable. Mostly understandable. Kind of understandable. Somewhat understandable. Totally cool and understandable. Poliwhirl. Basically has a target on his belly for our Thunder Punch. It's a good thing. You do remember. The tug you feel on the rod when you hook a Pokemon, that's the best feeling ever for an Angler like me. What a weirdo. He asked us, do you remember? You do remember? And then he didn't tell us what we're supposed to be remembering. Huzzah! You're damn right they're fully healed. Okay. Are there trainers along this road that we've missed? There are! And they're still talking about the power plant because we were assumed to have come through here very early. It's part of the whole power plant restoral questline. I guess we'll just use Iron Tail. Doesn't really matter. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, that's very rude of you. I just got healed at a Pokemon Center, you jerk. Look at this wizard using strategy against me. This super nerd and his Magnemite have given us the most resistance of any trainers we've fought so far. Look at this badass little Magnemite giving me what for? Oh, does he have Zap Cannon? That would be the only thing. Well, no, okay, I guess Lock on Supersonic is a guaranteed confuse. Dude, this guy's strategering me. And I'm just bulldozing. Valiant effort, little Magnemite. Valiant effort. I applaud you. Ooh, another one. He's like, haha, you've contended with Magnemite 1, but how about Magnemite 2? Guaranteed damage. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, guaranteed confusion. Yay, more guaranteed confusion! Unfortunately, it's not panning out for you because it's a dice roll. I grow tired of these games. Also, Super Nerd, why aren't your Magnemites just Magnetons? Just evolve them, you dummy. Could have been giving me even more what for if you just evolved them. They'd be more durable, have more HP. Super Nerd Tom was defeated. Yeah, I guess in the Kanto section of this game, the weakest thing about it here in the original is that, like, they didn't think of anything really unique for the NPCs to say, and since there's a lot less mystery in the world because it's the second Pokemon game, like, some of the information that they have the NPCs tell you is either stuff you already know, or stuff that's just, like, redundant. You know, they'll have, like, two NPCs say the same thing over and over again. So they really want you to hammer home that the power plant's important and you should go to the power plant. Now the magnet train is a thing, and you should want to ride it. And I still don't know where we get a magnet train pass, actually, so that's interesting. I have to look that up. Thunder Punch! Ka-chow! Get bent, Grimer. A muck, you say? Okay. I can electrocute a pile of slime. Hey look, these guys got 3 different colored bikes. Pokemon Kanto Federation? What? Biker Zeke. I don't remember these guys. Coffee! More coffee! Why are you apologizing? Oh, because you're a gang? The cops shut down your underground path, huh? Flareon! Ooh! To be honest, the way they drew Flareon's hair and mane and tail makes it look like it has bedhead. It looks like it just got out of... Like, I know it's supposed to look like, you know, the way flames, like, dance or whatever, but it looks like he just got out of bed. Ooh, Cleo wants to learn Thunder. You know... Thunder's not perfectly accurate, but it is the strongest electric move in the game. And it does become perfectly accurate in the rain. So, I think we'll go ahead and get rid of Headbutt for it. Because we can always just go... Since Headbutt's learned by TM, and it's one of the TMs that becomes infinitely viable from Goldenrod Department Store, if we decide we don't like Thunder, or that we want Headbutt back, we can go get it back. Wiped out by some punk from Johto, he says. Yeah, I'm a punk alright, sure. Whatever you say. I'll drive us under the wheels. Dwayne. I think it'd really help you guys out if you just, used something other than coughing to fight. Oh, you know what? Magmar's highest attack is special attack. We could use Magmars and Burns Tower to train special attack. That would actually be a pretty good place to train if you're worried about DVs. You get special attack DVs, and then from the Magmars, and then HP DVs from the Coughings, attack EVs from the Rattatas, and I don't remember if anything else shows up in Burns Tower. Maybe Ghastly at night or something, which would also, I think, be special attack DVs or EVs. Possibly speed, though. Not sure. That's the kind of training that you do, though, if you're gonna trade battle your friends. It's not the kind of training you do if you're just trying to do stuff. Yeah. Dude, also, Magmar can learn Psychic, so you could actually have a Magmar with Flamethrower, Thunder Punch, Psychic, and Sunny Day would probably be the best moveset for it. Although, if you don't care about weather, or if you think weather's a waste of time, you could always swap Sunny Day out for Karate Chop. You know, breed a good Magmar with Karate Chop, and then you'll have a Fighting, a Psychic, Fire, and Electric move, and that's a lot of coverage. That's a lot of coverage. A good Pokemon. You know what we didn't do? We didn't go in the Pokemon Mansion this time around, did we? I don't think we can get a second Eevee or anything, but might as well give it a gander, right? Gave us a free Eevee last gen. Why not come up here and see what it'll give us this gen? Let me recount a terrifying tale. Then again, it's not as scary while it's still light outside. Come back after sunset, okay? Okay, so we got another nighttime event. But it's just an information he's going to tell us. It's not like an item, or maybe he'll tell us something and then give us a TM for a dark type move or something like that. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. And my sinus infection would also believe it. Yeehaw. Yeah, it seems my lot in life, at least as long as I live here with my wife's cats and this moldy old house that we're renting, I'm stuck with having sinus infections basically every winter now. It seems this is the second one in a row I've had a sinus infection. Fourth wall breaking. Does this mean Celadon is supposed to be Tokyo or some other big city in Japan? It's like a fourth wall break. I think we already got everybody that we can fight on Cycling Road, but I just have to check, you know? Just gonna check. Okay, yeah, we beat everybody on Cycling Road now, too. And like, we're the best. The best around. Nothing's ever gonna get us down. We're the best around. Yada 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 yada. Wait, was it level 57 now? Yeah, okay. I already switched to Skarmory. Good stuff, good stuff. Wee wee. And let's throw out a Repel, because I don't feel like dealing with wild Pokemon while we're looking for ocean swimmer trainers that we have somehow missed. We got those two, right? That was the girl that said her boyfriend was worthless. Okay, I guess we got all of those. I mean, if you swam out to sea and you swam in the boat lanes, you could swim to Johto, but it would be incredibly dangerous. You'd have to be like the strongest swimmer in the universe. Hey look, this is the cheat side of Cinnabar Island, where you would have been cheating to cheat to get rare infinity rare candies. It's like we busted his ass. No, I need more Repel, damn it. Isn't it weird to think about an aerosol that you spray around yourself that somehow makes the wild Pokemon know the level of your Pokemon and to be like, oh no, I'm staying away from them. Alright, get drill pecked, you silly Billy. Fisher Arnold was defeated. Utter failure. Hi! I was just going to put some sunblock on. Put sunblock on while swimming? Oh wait, you don't have half ice yet. You're full water still as a seal. No, but it didn't matter. Hooray for level difference. Seal's pretty adorable. Oh, finally, she has a dugong. Dugong is also adorable. Even slightly majestic. But now it's half ice. Although, I guess the water half is still curbing the steel power somehow. Which I think is silly, personally. Why would water be resistant to steel? I guess because water is supposed to rust metal or whatever, but, you know, you just make stainless steel. Like, if you use the right stuff in production of the steel, then it won't... It'll be very hard to make rust. Like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, maybe now that Blue's back in the gym, we'll have some gym trainers to train our Skarmory up for us. And while we're at it, let's get this Scyther put away finally. I think we've cut down all we need to cut down. Maybe not. I've probably forgotten something somewhere, but you know, whatever. Let's go grab... yeah, Maxim. He's our boy we've been forgetting about. We're training all these Pokemon to level 57. He's sitting there back at level 53 like some sort of sexy bitch that's just okay with being underleveled compared to the rest of the party. Oh, we'll need it. Huh. Yo, champion making, how's it going? Looks like you've got her on a roll. Gym leader's a guy who battled the champion 3 years ago. He's no pushover. Give it everything you've got. But he doesn't have any trainers at his gym? That's kinda silly and stupid. Oh, hello, rival from the previous game. Yo, finally got here, huh? I was in the mood at Cinnabar, but now I'm ready to battle you. You're telling me you conquered the gyms in Johto? Heh, Johto's gyms must be pretty pathetic then. Heh, don't worry about it. I'll know if you're good or not by battling you right now. Ready, Johto boy? Hey look, you guys the original sprite. Before he decided to be all silly fashionable and try to wear that ridiculous, like, metrosexual coat. And he leads with his Pidgeot again. That's okay, we've got a bird of our own. Oh hey look, his Pidgeot's actually a higher level than our Pidgeot. That's kinda cool. Or, well, higher level than our Skarmory, I mean. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any DVs, so it is slower. And we are far superior, for we have type advantage. Nothing his Pidgeot can do can hurt us. The power of a Johto Pokemon, bitch. Oh, Arcanine. That could actually hurt our Skarmory, so you know what? We will switch. Arcanine. One of the strongest Pokemon of all time. One of the coolest Pokemon of all time, too. And it's level 58. Check that out. Unfortunately, again, it doesn't have any DVs. So, just no match for us. Flamethrower, how about that? Ouch. I said it was no match for us, and then it did 74 damage to our Espeon. What a badass. Ooh, psychic type, eh? I have just the thing for you. We could go head-to-head with Psychics and use Shadow Ball to kill his Alakazam with relative ease, but let's put our Hidden Power Bug to use on our Pokemon that resist Psychic Power, because Steel types are new. And this should be Hidden Power Bug. So, Alakazam should be taking a dirt nap. Or almost taking a dirt nap. You won't recover enough HP for it to matter, you silly Billy. Ooh, a Gyarados. Yeah, we can take that. Level 58 Gyarados. Let's fly. Oh hey, Rain Dance! That powers up water moves. He might be about to be giving us the business. Oh dang, that's got Stab and the Rain Dance bonus. That's a 100% increased power Hydro Pump. Oh, that's okay. If our Skarmory faints, then it did a good job. I was kind of hoping he'd miss. Hydro Pump only has 80 accuracy. But hey, we gotta let this former champion at least pretend like he's good at Pokemon, right? Oh, hey, he's using a full restore. He wants his Rain Dance Gyarados to chew through us like butter. Dang, his Gyarados is actually kind of thick. It's okay though. I don't think it can. Well, we are at like half health. He might kill our Espeon because he's got Rain Dance on the field. It's actually a very potent combo. Look at that. Well, your fun with Gyarados comes to an end now. The rain stopped. Well, your full restore is not going to matter. I hate to tell you this. Gyarados has pretty good special defense, but quad weakness to lightning means it's going to die in a single hit. Like, it's not... There's no saving it. Oh, Rhydon, huh? Well... Yeah, we'll stay in. What's the worst it could do? Earthquake us? No, exactly. Exactly that. Oof. Was that a crit? Oh, it wasn't even a crit. Damn! Look at that. Look at that. This guy's actually good. He's actually kicking our butts. I mean, not as hard as we're kicking his butt, but you know. Here, have a Hidden Power Ice. Take that. Enjoy it. Spit it around in your mouth. Executor, huh? That's a grass type. I have just the thing for you. I don't think a single one of his Pokemon was under level 56. Most of them were level 58. And he doesn't seem to actually prefer one over the other. None of them actually seem to register as his ace. But he still led with his Pidgeot, so I think it's fair to assume that he actually likes Pidgeot the best. Even if it wasn't 58. Ta-ta, Exeggutor. Ta-ta. What? How the heck did I lose to you? Alright. Here, take this Earth Badge. Boom! 11,600! So one of our Pokemon had the Amulet coin on. Clark received Earth Badge. Alright, I was wrong. You're the real deal. You are a good trainer. But I'm gonna beat you someday. Don't you forget it. Listen, you. I better not lose until I beat you, got it? Or you better not lose until I beat you. Okay, well. Man, you are truly tough. That was a heck of an inspirational battle. It brought tears to my eyes. Okay, whatever you say, man. But with that, we now actually officially have 16 badges. We're the best around. Nothing ever gonna get us down. Although, to be honest, I was hoping my Skarmory could just last against all of his Pokemon. Or at least all the ones other than Arcanine. But that Hydro Pump combo from his Gyarados was his best bet. That was like the best strategy out of a NPC that we've seen. And obviously, when he switched into Gyarados, I could have just switched over to Ampharos and not let that happen. But I didn't. So, you know. And I think if I had a Thunderbolt TM, I would try to teach Espeon Thunderbolt. But I don't think you get Thunderbolt as a TM in this gen. Although I guess I could teach it Icy Wind, maybe? Swift is nice and all, but... oh no, it can't learn. Interesting. Can it learn Giga Drain? Nope. What about Dragon Breath? Also no. What about Earthquake? Can anybody learn Earthquake? Typhlosion and Sudowoodo can learn Earthquake. Well, it might be worth replacing Rollout for Earthquake on Typhlosion because it's a way stronger move than Rollout. Because in order for Rollout to be more powerful, you have to be on the 3rd stage of Rollout. But of course, Earthquake doesn't work on flying types, so it's kind of eh. Let's see, Dig. Oh, same people can learn Dig. What about Psychic? Only Maxim, okay. What about Ice Punch? I think Sudowoodo. Yeah, okay. Can't believe Defense Curl is TM. But if we really wanted to go all in on rollout strats and Typhlosion, we could teach it Defense Curl with this TM, and that would double the power of rollout for it. At the cost of, you know, a turn used to Defense Curl. But it's not really worth it. Like, it's not worth going all in on that. Oh. So what do we do now? Well, let's see. We can either go fight the Elite Four again. Right? I think that's actually what the game wants us to do, is to go fight the Elite Four again. And I think in this original Gen 2, they're bugged and they're not more powerful. I think that might be something that was added in the crystal version. But we can also go check some other stuff out. Like, can we take the magnet train? Or can we get a pass for the magnet train? Kevin Cool Trainer. I think I got called for some rematches on yesterday's episode that I ignored. Hey, heard you lost your favorite Poké Doll. If I find it, you'll give me a rail pass? I'll go find it for you. You think you lost it when you went to Vermilion City. Okay. So I guess we go to Vermilion City to find a Poké Doll. Whee! I don't know where we find it, but we'll take a look around. Maybe that Pokemon fan club? Aw, gentle fat guy. I guess I could have talked to him a bit, see what he says about it, but it's probably something along the lines of, don't worry about me. It might be hard, but I will befriend the Clefairy at some point. Alright, we got the magnet train pass. Don't know why we couldn't just buy one, but you know. I guess it's a permanent pass. Sure, I'll come aboard. Oh, that's a slick looking train. Aw, yeah. And suddenly we're back in Goldenrod. Just like we never left Johto. And I think that's the most convenient way to go to and from Kanto now. You no longer have to like fly over here and surf east and then fly again or whatever. We just hop on that magnet train, baby. And while we're here in Johto, remember that guy in Pure City gave us a rainbow wing. And we're gonna wanna, let's see how many Ultra Balls we have. I think that should be enough. And then we're gonna want to grab a Pokemon that can perform accuracy reduction, as well as one that can sleep stuff. So we're gonna want possibly multiple that do that, because the Pokemon we have to contend with is quite powerful, we'll say. And we'll want to keep, I guess, Maxim and Drill Duke around just to scoop all our dues here. So our Jump Bluff has Sleep Powder, that's one. And we're gonna have to switch boxes. And while it saves for a second, I got my cell phone is ringing in the other room. I gotta go check it out. Oh, fantastic. I love being interrupted. Let's see. Our Dragonite didn't have any, like, status moves, right? It was all power. I don't think I have... Oh god, excuse me. Yeah, it's all power. It's not for catching. Okay, let's see. Did you have stuff? Could you be useful? Not in this case. Let's see, our Jinx has the Lovely Kiss Sleep move. What's its stats? 116 HP, 93 speed, not bad. My brother is asking me to take my old man to an appointment. See, 101 speed. No accuracy reduction stuff, though. Although, I don't know, I guess, well, our Ampharos has Flash, right? So, we could use our Ampharos for the accuracy reduction. Use Jump Bluff and Haunter as the sleepers. You're just having a backup one in case one gets killed. And then we just put away... We can put away our Typhlosion. Although our Typhlosion might actually be a good one to leave out there after we have status reductions done and the Pokemon we want that we're trying to catch asleep. Because it is a fire type. Very strong fire type. Okay, let's see. Oh, right, the party's full, Of course, the party's full. Of course, you know, Octillery's got... He's water. He'll be also resist fire. And it's got 118 special defense, 182 health versus 190 health. And one. Okay, so no. Typhlosion is the better way to go. So, in all honesty, we will deposit the Octillery for our Ampharos. Because she's got Flash, and Flash can minimize the accuracy of any type, except Ghosts, I think, because it's a normal type move for some reason. But, yeah, that'll work. Okay, please stop texting me. It's always pretty shitty for me or my brother when we have to go take my dad to an appointment, because our dad's actually physically capable of taking himself, but he won't on the grounds that he hates the doctor. And it's annoying because he'll go out and buy booze, which he's not supposed to have, that we then have to throw away. Okay, so we should be able to go past here. Because we have Equitique's gym badge. So we could have come in here a long time ago. But the thing is, if we had, we wouldn't have been able to go very far. It's the Tin Tower. And it sways like Sprout Tower. And I believe if we were playing Gold version, we could have come here a long time ago because we would have been given the Rainbow Wing after the Team Rocket affair. In Gold version, you have to fight a bunch of sages that have Eevee evolutions as their Pokemon, as like a test to get into the tower or something. Oh hey, there's wild Pokemon in here. Level 20's Rattatas. Interesting, interesting. Not really that interesting, but you know, whatever. I don't know what else you could catch in here. I've never really given Tin Tower much thought. It's way less interesting to me than the Whirl Island. And it's got this, like, hop maze, I guess you could call it. We might use a repel. I don't think there's any interesting Pokemon to run into in here during the day, but maybe the encounter rate will calm down. Okay, the encounter rate's not calming down. We're going to use a repel, because I'm not... In fact, I'm going to turbo through this Rattata, because it's just a fucking Rattata. Like, do we really need to see normal speed battle with a Rattata that we're just going to mollywop? Talk about annoying. Okay, so the path up, really easy, but we want items because we're greedy. Oh, another Ultra Ball, that's helpful. Oh, that's another path up. Multiple paths up? What is this? What is this? Ah, it's actually a path down for when you get the maze wrong on the next floor. Okay, okay. And another escape rope, because this generation loves giving you escape ropes for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. I mean, I guess they're more useful in this generation, because this generation doesn't give you dig, like, in the second city, but... Oh hey, rare candy. That's useful. Ah, the price of getting a rare candy. Neat. I'm the greatest. Ah, the flooring looks different up there. Oh, warp tiles. That's interesting. I don't recall needing to go through warp tiles in this tower ever. Oh, hey, a nugget. That's nice. But I actually don't often... I mean, like, I remember this way less because on subsequent playthroughs, I don't think I even bothered coming up here to catch this Pokemon because it didn't interest me. Which is kind of funny because it's actually a really cracked Pokemon. It's actually a really, really, really powerful Pokemon. Totally worth getting and using. Its stats are through the roof, even by today's standards, and it has decently good typing. It's fire flying, and oh, here we are. Very top of the tower. How about that? Making a save, making a save. And, yeah, we're gonna lead with our Ampharos and just immediately start canning its accuracy. And if you, for some reason, come up here all the way after a critique, you won't be able to see this bird because you won't have the rainbow wing. But it's the almighty Ho-Oh, which is obviously a rendition of Phoenix. And it has Recover, Sacred Fire, I think Peck, and, oh no, Swift. And, well, it might have Safeguard. I don't know. Oh, Sunny Day, okay. It's more offensive at level 70 here in Silver version. It's probably in Gold version where it has Safeguard to make itself harder to catch. Because in Gold version, this is your level 40 legendary. You go and catch it at level 40. And, it's available a lot sooner. And basically, it's like a Moltres, if Moltres actually had a good moveset and good stats. So it's fire flying. It's amazingly good. Let's see, it's used Recover, Sunny Day, and Sunny Day. Wait, Recover, Sunny Day, Swift. I don't know why it's not hit us with another move yet. I wish it had special music, but they didn't think to give that to legendary types until, ah, there it is, Fire Blast. Okay, I guess in Silver version it doesn't have Sacred Fire as part of the incentive to play, the other version. Okay. Well, now we want to get its HP down. Although, we should probably put it to sleep first. But, whatever. We'll just hit it with Flamethrower. See how much that does. Probably not a lot. Oh, but look at that. It can recover. So, yeah, we now have to swap into our sleepers and hope that it misses, which Swift can't miss. But Swift won't be super effective and shouldn't kill either of them. And Swift won't work on Haunter. The risk is Fire Blast. Okay, now that it's asleep, we want to beat it up to at least yellow HP, I think. Red would be preferable, but it is pretty... you know, it can recover, so like we kind of have to start throwing balls at some point. Wow. Okay. One more Thunder Punch and we'll throw a ball if it doesn't wake up. Son of a bitch, it woke up. Ow, that Swift actually did an appreciable amount of damage. And of course, a tactic we might employ is we might go ahead and Leech Seed this to offset Recover. It might not be a good play, but I mean, if it can just keep getting HP back, it might be good to have it seeded. To also give ourselves longevity, because Leech Seed will apply to every Pokemon in our party. Now, obviously, we don't leave Blue Wind in there against him because Blue Wind cannot take a punch. But, well, it'll die to a Fire Blast, and it probably can only eat one Swift due to the level difference. Oh, I wonder how much that'll do. Probably not a lot. Yeah, I didn't figure. I didn't think so. Well, that's good to know, though. Like, we have a little move that'll help us. And it's awake again. We love the fact that it just keeps waking up. That's so good. So good. You know, let's switch to Ginger. Yay, it missed. Oh, please use recover. Please use recover. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Leech Seed is actually a very powerful move because it's the percentage health drain based on the enemy Pokemon's total HP. And, perfect for fighting something that can heal itself. But there is the risk that we will kill it with Leech Seed if it stays asleep long enough. So we want to just go ahead and start throwing balls. And of course, if it dies, I'll be resetting, so... I was rather hoping that it wouldn't do that, but you know... You take the good with the bad, you get a little sad. You don't catch Ho-Oh. Dude, don't you Swift? You need to heal, you dumb bitch! There you go. Okay. And now we put it back to sleep. Now we use Nightshade. That'll do exactly 44 damage. Okay, let's see. Ah, good news. We don't have to take them tomorrow. Okay, so I don't know our odds at catching it with each ball we throw. Sleep is really doing the heavy lifting. It's increasing our chances of catching it by the most. Obviously damage helps, but sleep is more important than damage. And this is like... I don't say the first, but... anything that's basically got a Mewtwo-like set where it can heal itself is very, very annoying to catch. So, like... yeah... The probability that we catch it, though, is probably something like 90-something% probability by, like, 11th Ultra Ball or something. Oh boy. He's gonna die to Leech Seed. He's gonna die to Leech Seed. I'm gonna have to reset it. What the fuck? But that's why you save before you fight these things. Oh, yeah, okay, so it turns out Leech Seed is a bad maneuver. Let's see how much XP it gives. 730, 730, so that's 1460, 2190, 2190. Well, that's sad. But let's see if I can reset it without ending the recording. It doesn't look like I can.